Good afternoon and welcome to the Press Association of Jamaica's National Journalism Awards nomination announcement show. I'm Archibald Gordon, a director of the Press Association of Jamaica.
And I am Michelle Wilson-Reynolds, a former first vice president of the PAJ, and we're excited to be here to host this event, the second ever nomination show. This afternoon, journalists from media houses across Jamaica will find out if they have been shortlisted for the 2022 National Journalism Awards.
Now, National Journalism Week is usually held in November each year, but because we have been dealing with the transition out of the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as the onboarding of a new PAJ administration, the 2022 awards had to be postponed, but no more.
This year, National Journalism Week will take place from January 29 to February 4, with awards to be held at the Courtleigh Auditorium on Saturday, February 4, beginning with cocktails at 7 p.m. sponsored by the National Commercial Bank and Red Stripe. The cocktails will be followed by the award show and the Sagicor Group sponsored after party. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Today is about the nominees who are all winners for having reached this point from the hundreds of entries sent in.
So let's get right to it and announce the 2022 nominees. First up is the VM-sponsored Carl Wint Awards for Best Human Interest Feature Story in both the print and electronic categories.
In the electronic category, the nominees are Ricardo Brooks, Nationwide News Network, Giovanni Dennis and Jelani Campbell, Television Jamaica, Levan Rainford from Street Driven TV, and Camille Williams, RGR Gleaner Group.
In the print category, the nominees are Kimone Francis of the Gleaner Company Media Limited, Brittany Hutchinson of the Jamaica Observer, Romardo Lyons of the Jamaica Observer, and Christopher Serju of the Gleaner Company Media Limited.
Next are nominees for the Carib Cement Sponsored Award for Best Radio Feature Documentary for 2022.
And the nominees are Ricardo Brooks of Nationwide News Network, Maisha Brody of IRI FM, and Giovanni Dennis of Television Jamaica.
Nominees for the Supreme Venture sponsored Best Television Feature Documentary for 2022 are Vashon Brown, Glenford Campbell, and Jelani Campbell, Television Jamaica. Cliff Hughes, Joan Forrest Henry, Sonia Stewart, Travolta Alexander, Sean Winter, Frank Bedford, Tawna Thomas, Nigel Austin, Gavin Patterson, Kim Marley Rose, Nationwide News Network. From Sportsmax TV, it's Donald Oliver, Alza Zaid, Eric Weinrib, Andrea Davis, Andrew Campbell, and Bernardo Garcia El Guzabal from Vice Media. I hope I got his name right. Cliff Hughes, Joan Forrest Henry, Sonia Stewart, Travolta Alexander, Ramon Lindsay, Brittany Clark, Kadisha Clark, Nigel Austin, Marjorie Gordon, Frank Bedford, Gary Mitchell, and Kimarli Rowe, Nationwide News Network.
That was a mouthful, eh?
Indeed.
And Supreme Ventures also sponsors the Ken Dawson Award for Videography. And the following persons have been nominated for this award: Nigel Austin and Sean Winter of Nationwide News Network, Romardo Lyons of the Jamaica Observer, Levan Rainford of Street Driven TV, and Glenford Campbell of Television Jamaica.
Archie, you know how they say a picture paints 1,000 words? Well, our next set of nominees did just that in 2022 and made the shortlist for the Jamaica National sponsored Junior Dowie Award for Sports Photography.
And they are Naphtali Jr. of the Jamaica Observer, Marlon Reed of Loop News Jamaica, Garfield Robinson of the Jamaica Observer, and Gladstone Taylor of the Gleaner Company Media Limited.
Next up is the Red Stripe-sponsored Aston Roden Award for News Photography. The nominees for 2022 are Ashley Angwin, the Gleaner Company Media Limited, Rudolph Brown, also from the Gleaner Company Media Limited, Naphtali Jr. from the Jamaica Observer, and also from the Jamaica Observer is Joseph Wellington.
And another set of attention-grabbing photography awards are those entered, Michelle, for the Errol Harvey Award for Human Interest Photography. 4 journalists have been nominated for that award, and they are Ashley Angwin of the Gleaner Company Media Limited, Kenyon Hemans of the Gleaner Company Media Limited, Nicholas Nunez of the Gleaner Company Media Limited, and Joseph Wellington of the Jamaica Observer.
Wow, so good to see these people being nominated for their good work.
Absolutely.
Britain's Sir Winston Churchill has been quoted as saying, "There's no such thing as public opinion. There's only published opinion." Well, whether that's true or not, the following persons have been recognized for their opinion pieces over 2022.
And the nominees for the NCB-sponsored Maurice Cargill Award for Opinion Journalism are Daniel Blake of Love FM, Ricardo Brooks of Nationwide News Network, David Salmon of the Gleaner Company Media Limited, and Lloyd B. Smith of the Jamaica Observer.
I don't know about you, but my ears usually perk up when there is breaking news, especially when there is a concerted effort to dig deep and unearth facts to reveal a complete story. Flow is the sponsor of Best Breaking News in the PHA Awards. The nominees for the 2022 award are Ricardo Brooks, Nationwide News Network, Rochelle Clayton, the Jamaica Observer, Romarda Lyons, the Jamaica Observer, Janet Silvera, the Gleaner Company Media Limited, Clinton McGregor, Giovanni Dennis, Dion Jackson Miller, Milton Walker, Shernette Johnson, and Janella Pressuts, RJR Gleaner Group.
Next up are the nominees, Michelle, for the National Housing Trust Sponsored Award for Excellence in Environmental Reporting for 2022. Representatives from 5 media houses have been shortlisted for this award.
They are Donnell Christian, Ian Guthrie, Daniel Gordon, Tamika Parchment, Public Health Media Limited, Giovanni Dennis, Ivan Shaw, Uton West Television Jamaica, Jerome Foster, also from Television Jamaica, Romarda Lyons, the Jamaica Observer, and Janet Silvera, the Gleaner Company Media Limited. As we all know, Archie, UNICEF is recognized worldwide for its work championing the cause of children, and it's no different here in Jamaica. Therefore, it shouldn't be surprising that they are the sponsors of the 2022 Award for Excellence in Reporting on Children's Rights.
And Michelle, they've been sponsoring this award for several years, and this is a category for which the following journalists have been nominated: Maisha Brody of IRI FM, Giovanni Dennis, Uton West of Television Jamaica, Romarda Lyons of the Jamaica Observer, Janella Pursues, Glenford Campbell, Uton West of Television Jamaica, and Andre Williams of the Gleaner Company Media Limited.
These days, if there's one thing we've all become even more sensitive to, is the need to pay more attention to health and wellness. And the award for excellence for this category is sponsored by Sagicor Life Jamaica.
And we shall have a long list of nominees, beginning with Donnell Christian, Ian Guthrie, Daniel Gordon, and Tamika Parchment of Public Health Media Limited. From Television Jamaica, Giovanni Dennis, Ivan Shaw, Giovanni Heslop, and Richard Brown. From the Gleaner Company Media Limited, Kimone Francis. Also from the Gleaner Company Media Limited, Jovan Johnson. And the nominees from Nationwide News Network, a team of persons: Cliff Hughes, Joan Forrest Henry, Sonia Stewart, Travolta Alexander, Marjorie Gordon, Tana Thomas, Brittany Clark, Nigel Austin, Sean Winter, Frank Beckford, Dorian Clark, Ramon Lindsay, Chadwick Walker, Mark Armstrong, William Mitchell, Ramon Gordon, Jonathan Atkins, and Kimarley Rowe.
You think that's the entire Nationwide News team?
I don't think so, but it's a long list.
It's a long list. but why not recognize them all? Next up are the nominees for Excellence in Reporting on Technology, sponsored by Digicel. 5 people are shortlisted for this award.
And Mish, they are Kimon Francis of the Gleaner Company Media Limited, Ramarda Lyons of the Jamaica Observer, Anthony Morgan of the Jamaica Information Service, Andre Williams of the Gleaner Company Media Limited, and Kalisha Williams, Newton West, and Milton Reed of Television Jamaica.
And so we move to the nominees for the PAJ 2022 Award for Excellence in Reporting in Agriculture. This is sponsored by the Jamaica Broilers Group, and the nominees for this category are Vashon Brown, Benford Campbell, and Jelani Campbell from Television Jamaica, Kimon Francis, the Gleaner Company Media Limited, Ramarda Lyons, the Jamaica Observer, Jamila Maitland from RGR Gleaner Group, and Christopher Sergiu, the Gleaner Company Media Limited.
The Grace Canadian Company Limited sponsored Carlton Alexander Award for Business and Finance Journalism is up next, and 5 nominees are vying for the top prize. Kimon Francis of the Gleaner Company Media Limited, Brittany Hutchinson of the Jamaica Observer, Ramarda Lyons of the Jamaica Observer, Anthony Morgan of the Jamaica Information Service, and Andre Williams of the Gleaner Company Media Limited.
The prestigious Ray and Neville sponsored Hugh Crossgill Raymond Sharp Award for Sports Journalism is open to both print and electronic media.
Michelle, the journalists nominated for 2022 in the electronic category are Jerome Foster of Television Jamaica, Karen Madden of the RGR Gleaner Group, and Donald Oliver of Sportsmax TV.
On the other hand, in the print category, we have Robert Bailey from the Gleaner Company Media Limited, Sheridan Cowan, the Jamaica Observer, Simone Morgan Lindo from The Star, Nelson Christian Stokes, the Jamaica Observer, and Andre Williams from the Gleaner Company Media Limited.
Michelle, another prestigious award is the Jamaica Public Service Company sponsored Hector Bernard Theodore Seeley Award for News in both the print and electronic categories. First up are the nominees in the print category, and they are Ashley Angwin of the Gleaner Company Media Limited, Jason Cross of the Jamaica Observer, Jovan Johnson of the Gleaner Company Media Limited, Ramarda Lyons of the Jamaica Observer, and Janet Silvera of the Gleaner Company Media Limited.
In the electronic category, the nominees for the Hector Bernard Theodore Seeley Award for News are Vashon Brown from Television Jamaica, Giovanni Dennis also from Television Jamaica, Levon Rainford from Street Driven TV, Kalisha Williams from Television Jamaica, Latanya Janelle Paul, Kenyon Heenans, Andre Williams, all from the Gleaner Company Media Limited. And actually, it's good to see some new media houses showing up in these awards.
Yes, and new names as well, I would say.
And new names.
And the Jamaica Broilers Group sponsors the next 2 Prestige Awards, Young Journalist of the Year and the President's Award for Investigative Journalism.
The nominees for Young Journalist of the Year are Ashley Angwin from the Gleaner Company Limited, Rochelle Clayton from the Jamaica Observer, Brittany Hutchinson from the Jamaica Observer, Ramarda Lyons from the Jamaica Observer, and Robian Williams from Nationwide News Network.
Congratulations to those nominees. Really looking forward and wanting to continue to see their work as well.
Yeah.
Now, the penultimate category of awards, the President's Award for Investigative Journalism. The journalists nominated for that award are Ricardo Brooks of Nationwide News Network, Vashon Brown, Glenford Campbell, and Jelani Campbell of Television Jamaica, Giovanni Dennis, Ivan Shaw, and Newton West of Television Jamaica, Latanya Janelle Hall of the Gleaner Company Media Limited, and Jovan Johnson of the Gleaner Company Media Limited.
And finally, the big one.
The big one.
The big one. The Sagicor-sponsored Journalist of the Year. 6 persons have been nominated for the top award. Drum roll, Archie, drum roll. They are Ricardo Brooks, Nationwide News Network, Giovanni Dennis, Television Jamaica, Jovan Johnson from the Gleaner Company Media Limited, Jamila Maitland from RJR Gleaner Group, Kalisha Williams, Television Jamaica, and Denise Walters, RJR Gleaner Group.
That huge congratulations to my colleagues in journalism, well, in our news journalism, I would say, Michelle. So that is how we close off the 2022 Press Association of Jamaica National Journalism Awards nomination show. I'm Archibald Gordon.
And I am Michelle Wilson Reynolds. See you all at the show on February 4, 2023 at the Courtleigh Auditorium, 7 p.m. See ya.
Take care, everyone.